At 6, a bizarre legal case involving a 78-year-old man, a costume, and a ballot. It drove one of the only voter fraud cases ever by the top prosecutor in Knox County. Voter Jim Golden was accused of trying to vote twice, but this month, a Knox County jury acquitted him.
10 News reporter Vinay Simlot spoke with Golden after the trial.
It may be a case of mistaken identity.
And that's not really you, though.
Oh, no. No, Elvis has passed.
Or mistaken intention.
Unless you are there to vote, you should not be in the polling place.
Jim Golden says he voted early in July of 2022. He went back in August to make sure his vote had been recorded, something he'd done before. But not dressed like this. Jim chose a costume from the Middle Ages during the time of the plague.
And doctors wore a costume like this to try to protect themselves.
He wanted to show poll workers his Elvis Presley ID and hand out some dark chocolate.
When I got down to the end, there was a lady sitting there and she was livid and said, "No, I don't want none of your chocolate."
The Election Commission says when Jim went back to see if his vote counted, he signed this piece of paper to get a new ballot. It says, "I hereby certify that I am a registered and qualified voter."
I didn't see that. You can't read it without binoculars.
He attempted to, but he did not get to vote twice.
The Knox County District Attorney's Office charged Jim Golden with voter registration fraud. In about 30 minutes, a jury found him not guilty. Election Administrator Chris Davis says this case is proof the system works.
Our procedures were in place and our workers were trained to the point where that voter did not get a second bite at the apple.
Jim says he learned a lesson.
I wanted to wear it to trial.
And perhaps proof he learned it. As Jim got ready for his new trial,
Give him a little more.
he tried a new look for the courtroom.
People talked me out of it.
Probably a good idea. Reporting from Knoxville, I'm Vinay Simlot.
Indeed, probably a good idea. The administrator of elections in Knox County says voter fraud cases are rare, but he'll turn over any questionable cases to prosecutors for review. And if you ever want to know if your vote counted, you can always call the Election Commission and confirm when and where you cast a ballot.